Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 5th, a couple minutes before 4 a.m. Sitting down watching SMX. It's priced about 228, a 1.1 million share float. If we come down to the daily chart, you can see the 200 EMA is well off the current price level. They probably had some reverse splits, which has separated it. If I turn the EMAs off, you can get a better sense of the daily chart. It is kind of beaten up. It's been selling off quite a bit. So there could be a few overhead resistance levels, but if you look at the tops of these candles, they're actually separated by a few dollars each. So while there could be overhead resistance, if you're going by the top of the candles, it is spread out more. I would watch this one to open around 228 and then just push higher. Really just see where it can go. I'm also watching BQ. Priced about $4, 2.8 million share float. If I turn the 200 back on, you can see it's down at $5. So we're about $1 under that. This daily chart, while beaten up from a resistance levels, it looks better than SMX. Our first resistance level is at, looks like 471. And then 665 and then 27 if you're going from the tops of the daily candles. So this one, the resistance levels are spread out a bit more. I'm honestly stuck between SMX and BQ. I don't know which one to watch. Typically I can tell like, oh, this one looks better than the other one, but I honestly don't know. So I'm going to be watching both of them at the open and just kind of see what we can get. Kind of leaning toward SMX just because it's an Ireland company, whereas BQ is a Chinese company. But we'll see what happens. So see if we can get a quick trade. 15, huge seller, 218, 43,000 shares. BQ opened right around 4. Oh, huge spread. It actually opened lower. Spreads are tightening a bit. Still see that huge seller on BQ. Or sorry, SMX. So SMX opened lower, huge seller on the 218. BQ spreads are kind of, the spread is wide. It did open lower. Spreads tightened up more on BQ, but they had 10 cents now, and then they popped right back to 20. You could watch SMX to see if it'll push back up toward the 228 level from where it's at. It also looks like ZDAI and NVVE are popping, but they're both under $1. Interested. BQ. It's looking like it wants to push up to that $4 level, but I'm gonna wait until it actually does. Spreads on it are still larger, 22 cents right now. I'm gonna turn that alert off so it doesn't drive you guys crazy. So BQ right now only has 50,000 shares of volume, and that's why the spreads are so large. Screen back to the main screen. Okay. Well, BQ hasn't worked so far, and SMX hasn't worked so far, which is kind of surprising. I thought one, if not both. Honestly, I thought both would move. That's why I wasn't sure which one to really focus on. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. I think it speaks to a bit of a colder market that we're currently in. So NVVE, you can see it made a nice move, opened around 23 cents, pushed up 42, but it's under $1. I don't trade those stocks. ZDAI, kind of a nice pop, 62 to 75, but again under $1. SMX, kind of just selling off. I will watch this one to see if it starts to curl back up, but at this point, I'm not really interested. KW float is too high. VW float is too high. EVC, same story, float is too high. MBAV, no volume, only 80 shares. Float's on the higher side, and it's priced a little high at $13. MTVA, I don't really know much about this stock. The price and the float are okay. It's a little cheaper than I like. And the 200 is at 126, which we right above. Shouldn't go back to SMX. We'll put, I don't even remember what stock. MBAV. No. I don't know. I was gonna put that other stock on my third monitor, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, MTVA. Watching SMX here. I'm interested if this can get over 228. Don't really. Yikes. I was about to say I don't see an entry, and then you got that huge red candle. Noma. I don't like that red candle on SMX. That is a bearish engulfing candle. Noma looked interesting for a second, but you can see it popped up to 14, and then now it's all the way back down to 9. So I guess for right now, we just sit tight. Oh. Hands off the buy button. So this might be like yesterday for me. Yesterday I was here at 4 a.m., sat down, watched stocks till about 4:25. Didn't take any trades, nothing looked good. I came back, sat down probably about 4:15, 4:30. And I did take a trade. I don't remember on what. Oh, CB, what is that one? CBMB? That is CBMB. No. CMBM? Yeah, CMBM. This is what I traded. So and actually it doesn't look bad this morning. Okay, so I might watch this one this morning. I didn't even think, well, it's not on the scanner, but it is up 58%. I don't know why. I'm not sure why it's not showing on my scanners. That's odd. If we get like a 1 minute candle and make a new high, I would jump in this. But yeah, last night I traded it. If I can remember, we got this initial pop, pull back. Then I think I was trading this kind of ABCD. I don't remember. I traded the 1 minute, not the 5 minutes. I'd have to look at that, but I don't want to lose sight of this candle right here. Anyways, I made $84 on it. So Where I was going with that whole story though, is if nothing looks good this morning, I won't take any trades this morning, but I will be back for after hours. See if we can get a couple trades there. BQ hit the bottoms at 330 and now it's kind of curling back up. It's still well off $4, so not too interested unless it can get to $4 and go over that. Holding tight. Don't see anything right now. Highest 1 minute candle is 353. Well, it doesn't look like there's much volume in this stock though. 272,000 shares. It's not terrible, but it's great. Don't know that a lot of people are watching this one. I didn't jump in there just because I'm afraid like it's not going to work out because no one's watching this. I'm tempted to try to get the first 5 minute candle to make a new high, so that would be over 366. I feel like that's a bit high though. I don't really see a nice support level under that, and then I kind of think we'll just hit this descending resistance line and bounce right off. So it's a riskier entry at 366, and then your potential really is only like 16 cents, maybe up to 382. SMX is about 192. It's not doing anything. Kind of just selling off. And then BQ, my scanners there, not showing what I want them to show. You can see it dropped down to 330, popped up to 360, and now it's just kind of going sideways. I'm not really interested in this one unless it can get back up around 4. Back to CMBM. Pattern on this one looks okay, it's just not really choosing a direction. Visit from the pup. I keep watching SXTP. I would be interested in this one, but it doesn't have any volume. It's only got 6,000 shares. I like the price in the float. Price is a little on cheaper side, but I'm okay with $1.60. It just, unfortunately, there's no volume in it. Back to see. Yeah, I don't like that this one's just dropping off. SMX and BQ are both trying to curl back up. See SMX kind of hit the VWAP and then bounced off. Dropping down a bit more. It's not out yet. BQ. It's kind of right at VWAP. The bid was at 367 and VWAP is 366.6. Only 150,000 shares of volume. Next, retesting the VWAP. It looks like it's starting to move, but that was really only like a 4-cent pop above VWAP. Like a 7 cents. You are on the first 5-minute candle to make a new high, which would be over 211. Could set a stop at VWAP at 204, so 7-cent stop. Push back like that. It could pop right back up though. VVE. I'm eventually going to have to get to the point where I can trade these penny stocks. I've been trying to trade them for years now, and I do not have a winning record on them. So I've kind of just admitted that I'm not good at trading these. And so I basically just avoid them. And I think there's always been other stocks though. It's not like there's only been pennies. It's just in certain days, kind of like today. At a certain time, penny stocks are the only ones that are moving, but then if you just wait long enough, something else pops up. So I guess there's no reason to force it. But it would be nice if I felt confident in my ability to trade these, but I just don't. After trying for like 4 years, I finally just said, just avoid it. Don't force this shit. Alright, so right now, watching SMX and BQ. I'd really like to see SMX retest 228, and then BQ would need to retest 4. Right at this point, we're going to be extended once we get to 228, so it'd be nice if we get a dip on the 5-second and then push higher. Okay, can we do like a slight dip right here? That was a slight dip on the 5-second, but I didn't like it. Be really nice if we get a 1-minute pullback here above 228, but I don't know if it's going to. locked in it. I'm in 600 shares at 247. That is a higher entry. I'm not thrilled about it. I was really hoping to get in closer to 240. Still in at 247. I think we have room up to 284 and 378, but I don't know if it's going to go that high. Needs to push 250. Break above. Struggling a bit. Go ahead and take a quarter there. It's a pretty large red quarter to go through. Go ahead and take another, or take half. Quarter didn't fill. Quarter there again. We push through 266. Oh, but only by 3 cents. Seems like it's running into a lot of resistance, like there's a headwind. There's a big seller there. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. So we kind of just scaled out 260, 257, 261, 267, 261. Not a huge winner. Probably averaged around 60 cent, 260 on that exit, so I only made like 13 cents on that, so probably $75 at 600 shares. I think it does have potential to move higher, it's just running into a lot of resistance, it's not smooth. As always, 4 AM it takes P&L time to refresh. But that should have used all my buying power, about 90%. I only have $120 settled cash. So it's gonna do it for me. Green is good. I think that probably was around $75, which isn't bad. I'm happy with that. So yeah, I think we'll call it there. Hopefully the market heats up a bit as the day goes on. If not, I would definitely watch after hours. After hours has been good the past 3 weeks, despite kind of the colder market. You usually get 1 or 2 stocks that put in a nice move in after hours. You just have to be patient. After hours, you can sit there for like 3 hours before something moves. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call it there. SMX looks like it could move higher. Like I said, I think the next level is 284 and then 378. But you do have a headwind. So I don't have the highest conviction that this will continue, but right now it's the best thing there is other than the penny stocks. All right, I'll put the P&L in the title. I don't know what it is, but it should be probably around $75. All right, good luck everyone. I'll see you back here tomorrow.